Content warning, this game is not suitable for children. You agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Okay. This game contains some graphic scenes of violence. General content warning, realistic gore, jump scares, starvation, roasted depictions of graphic violence, auditory gore, murder, death, dismemberment, graphic self-decapitation, realistic severed head. Yummy. In the game, players can easily die. Spooky. If you encounter a murderer, please call the police first. It's unrealistic to have a romantic relationship with a murderer. Listen, okay, I can fix them. Alright, it's going to be fine. I can fix them. This is a romance game. You're giving mixed message here. At first you say, call the police, and then you say, this is a romance game. Like, you see where I'm going? And this is the bloody painter dating scene. Interesting. So apparently this is a game developed. It's a spin-off. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It's a spin-off of a series, videos, something, bloody painter stuff. I don't really know. That happens 10 years ago, which is like really interesting. And this is a game developed from that by the people who made Bloody Painter, I think. I could be wrong, but at least that's what I think I know so far. And this ought to be interesting, isn't it? CG settings. Ooh. That's a lot of language, so it's a huge project, I guess. CG, no data. Interesting. Start. Yes, that's the lovely. Yummy pasta. With a severed headache, you wake up in a familiar face. Oh, severe headache. Not as I was misreading it as severed head, and I was like, what? As you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it seems you were hit with something heavy before you lose consciousness. A heavy iron chain tied around your feet, someone has trapped you here. You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. Let's investigate the surrounding first. Wall, cell phone, mattress, meal, door, an investigation. Do you want to do that? That ought to be silly. I guess meal. Near the door, there's a serving spaghetti with tomato sauce and bottle of water. Ooh. Also, a round plastic fork that's completely harmless was stealthily attached. It's still warm. It feels like it was sent here not long ago. Where to investigate next? Wall? The room is surrounded by four walls without any windows. It's barely cleaned up and no ashes or sand can be seen. Looks like a prison built by a germaphobe. Where to investigate next? That's... I'm not really sure if you should comment on that, but okay. Cell phone. No signal. Like, oh yeah, I'm trapped here. I'm chained right here. Oh, looks like the wall is maintained by someone with a germaphobe. No signal? I might be in a remote place or underground. Where to investigate next? Mattress? There's a mattress on the floor. The mattress feels really hard to lie on. Where to investigate next? This should really fix the mattress. Door? You peek through the keyhole, but you see nothing outside. I wonder where I am. Where to investigate next? And investigation? Because there's not much. Yes, why are you giving me choice? Like, maybe there's something changing. What's the next move? Knock over the meal, yell for help, listen? You can't hear any sound other than your own breathing. The soundproofing in this room seems particularly good. Yell for help? Nobody answers. It's the same thing. Knock for the meal? I think again. So this game has how many endings does this game have? I forget. Like there's seven endings. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm trying to check it out, but the loading took quite a while, so I was like, trying to talk my way out of this. Yeah, this is based on a 2017 version of the story. Huh. There is multiple endings and there are a total of 14 CG illustration, 40 minutes for a good ending. 6 bad ending plus 4 good endings. Like, huh. That's very neat. I'm not sure if we knock off the meal right there, we will get a bad ending, so... yeah. How do I save? Is there no save option? Oh, okay, there's a save option. 0. Save? Yay! Back game. For the meal, are you sure? Listen, I activate the skip function and I missed that. So let's go back a little because what the hell? You make the room messy and dirty with food. Oh, okay. No explanation. The spaghetti looks like that. Sleep? Yes? You lie on a bed. You try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. Silence. More silence. Are you going to comment on the food and the floor? Question mark, question mark? You open your eyes after hearing some noises. Hello? A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at you with his head tilted. He looks extremely displeased. I am sorry? I know that you cook it for me, but I need to do... I need to make some chaos first before we start talking to each other, Before we can start understanding each other. You notice the mop and the bucket he brought with him. Who are you? Why did you abduct me? He starts to clean up, ignoring our questions. After a while, the dirty room becomes clean, and he doesn't forget to spray alcohol everywhere to disinfect when he's done. Neat. Day 2 morning. The first day passed. He felt very hungry. Whoa, he feels very hungry. What the hell? There has been no food or water in here since yesterday. Sometimes when you're so hungry your stomach hurts, you can only use your arms to press your stomach hard to relieve the pain. Day 3 night. The third day passed. There's a chill in your limbs and you can muster any strength in your hands and feet. You need to replenish calories to maintain bodily functions or else you'll faint. Day 7. Okay, we're just gonna die. A week passed. You're lying in a bed in daze with only one breath left. In a trance, you hear the sounds of the heavy gates being opened one by one. And then it's the footstep getting closer to you. You feel that your body is in the air. It seems like someone has picked you up. You think it would be great if it's the police coming to rescue. The possibility make you fall asleep in peace. Yeah, about that. No, probably. But you never wake up again. Bed and 6... What? Bed and 6? What? Huh? Messy is unacceptable. What did I do wrong? I don't throw the food once. Baby does it every day. What's wrong with me being a baby for a second? Or 2? This is so sad. So sleep. Do not knock on the meal. That's a bad idea. Appreciate the food in front of you, even if it's kinda bloody. You lie on a bed. You try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. That's a thing that we're done. He remains silent as if sizing up his prey. He points to the plate on the floor like indicating that you should finish your meal quickly. Thinking that strange man might have poisoned the meal, you shake your head in fear. Seeing you have no intention of eating, he looks quite distressed.
You can't die.
You literally let me die after I didn't eat the food once.
Not now.
Okay. He slowly speaks with a deep and steady voice.
The freezer is full.
Ah, so that's what you mean by I cannot die right now.
What does that mean?
The freezer is full, and there there's no space for more.
Yay, so I'm still alive because of that. Yippee! I love how you're wearing a smiley pin over there.
7 days.
Okay, Sadako. He passes some things.
There won't be space until 7 days later. If you die now, you'll rot.
I don't expect there's a voice acting in this game, which is cool. What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to leave? Oh, I skipped that accidentally. He nods and walks out the door. Wait, you can just leave me here, like this, please? Your cries can stop the door from closing. Day 1 night, let's investigate surroundings first. It's a croissant now? That's lovely. That's so lovely of you. Could have given me more than a croissant, but okay. Day 1? Day X, okay. Meal? Bread and a bowl of water. You pick outside from the keyhole. You see a shadow man walking around, seems to be busy with something. What is he doing? Mattress? There's not much we can do, so... Cancel? No, okay, fine. We're just going to go to sleep. Let's try to improve your survival rate within 7 days. Day 2 morning. Water's still there. Let's investigate on the ground. There's no meal today. Empty plate. You check the keyhole. It seems to see something. Oh. Is that a decapitated hat decorated in flower? For me? That's so nice of you. You see that there's a vague figure at the end of the door. Save time. Save? Yes, okay. Yell for help. Help? After yelling for help, you finally realize what that is. That's an artwork made of the human body, not a human being. Oh. Hello. Ah! You hear the door open. You slowly push the door and there's no trace of the strange man. That's not good. First you go into a room with a large freezer, sink and operating table. Then you open another heavy door. Wait, we just got... Oh, okay. You find yourself in a room full of glass display jars. Yummy teeth. The jars are all filled with specimens made from human body parts. It's like you're in an art museum. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as material for specimen artwork? You're thinking. You're seeing this scene. Fuck! That's hilarious. We can say fuck. Well, fuck. Okay, let's do that. Let's fuck. What the hell are these sick stuff? So disgusting. You say all the curse word you can think of in your life. You raise your fist and smash it against the glass cabinet, but just stop just before your fist hit it. Your wrist is grabbed by someone. Before you realize the man was already standing behind you.
The last thing I welcome is an uneducated person like you.
I'm just... okay. You feel a twinge in your abdomen. And then the red warm liquid flows out. I love how you just abandon your words of like 7 days because just like no, okay, I have my own integrity. Okay, I cannot let you just roast my artwork, which is understandable. He kills you and he cleans up the scene carefully. After dissolving with strong acid, he bursts in the garden. But M6 too, you're not even good enough to be material. Why is it 6? Interesting. But why is it 6? I want to go back here because there's an observe widely option. You sense something wrong and realize what it is after narrowing your eyes. Same thing happening. Okay, so we can skip that, and we got... I accidentally clicked that, so that's unfortunate. I wonder if it's the same thing that happened if we do that. Should I go that far? No, I'm just gonna stay here then. Admire the artworks, run away? You look for a door to escape everywhere, but just can't find any. With an idea, line the walls start tapping, trying to find if there's a hidden secret passage. Just when you're tapping, someone covers your face with a small tower from behind. Keep a sort of struggling for 2 to 3 minutes. You're back in a small room when you wake up, and the door is locked. Oh, are you trying to present the artwork and see if people appreciate it? That's so nice. There's no such chance ever again after that. You can only eat the meal he sends every day, and waits for 7 days to come. So there's that. Bad End 63, Lamb to the Slaughter. Fascinating. You know what, we get a chance to go back here again, so why not? Observe quietly, yes. So we need to admire the artwork, unless there's different endings if we choose... If we choose the first options, the second options. I don't know if there's multiple endings for... Let's see. We can just check.
The last thing I welcome is an uneducated person like you.
Yeah, it's the same thing, okay then. I'm pretty sure it's also the same thing, unless it isn't. Which would be clear. This is not where we're supposed to go, right? I think this is a little bit bugged. Well, unfortunate. I guess I'll just go here and ignore that. Admire that works. You look around and admire his work with relish. You look at them for 15 minutes straight.
Interesting.
Hear a voice coming from a corner. It turns out the man has been watching you from a blind spot behind the glass cabinet. Yeah, interesting. I like them. They're so beautiful. In a way, huh? The man goes silent with his head, tilted for a couple seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be thinking about something.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them?
I mean, why can't it be one? Why can't it be both? Or third in this case? No, I feel nothing at all. Oof.
You're such a weirdo.
Are you seriously saying that to me? With the mask you're wearing, with the thing you're making, with the pin you're using, with the blue jackets you're wearing? And the treatment you did to me, of course, which is... we can just take for granted. You think... Are you talking about yourself? After you have a tour in his display room, he locks you back in the small room you were in. You get to sleep to the end of the day. Your survival rate increases. Day 39. Oh, BRB. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just gotta grab some food because my stomach feels really empty and that's not a feeling that I really like. Okay, where was I? And then you didn't see breakfast or lunch being delivered, you're already starving. You're waiting for him to bring dinner, but what you get is not dinner. Instead, you hear the door was open. A light shines through the crack of the half-open door, looking like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into that light. Same room. Ah, but this time, the operating table is not empty, there's a defrosted human corpse on it. The man pops out of somewhere. He enters there and chained from your feet and hands a surgical knife in his hand to you.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
His voice sounds cold, like the kind of teacher who gives student hard questions unproposed. But I came... Stop the corpse. Yeah, we just randomly stops the corpse without knowing anything. So, safe right here. Yes. Look at him just posing there. Attack! Return and kill and tries to stab him with a surgical knife. But he seems to already know you will do that, and holds you down quickly.
You were indeed pretending.
Ooh, why is it yellow? He locks you back in the small room you were in. There's no such chance ever again after that. You can only mill his sons. Oh, is this lamb to slaughter? Bad and 6-4, smartass. Oh, okay. I thought it was the same dialogue, so I was like, interesting. And then we are back here. Load. Can do it. You can hurt innocent people even if it's corpse. But if you don't cut it, the men will know you're just pretending that the Mahis are worth to survive. After struggling with your thugs, you drop the knife in your hand in fear.
You were indeed pretending.
He locks you back in the small room you were in. There's no Yep, same dog. There's no such chance again after that. You can only mill his sons every day and wait for 7 days to come. He's soft-hearted. Interesting. How many ending was there again? I'm sorry, I'm checking like the game, so I was like, what? Oh, where is it? They say load? Let's see, there is in total 6 bad endings and 4 good endings. So we just need 1 more bad ending, right? Stab the corpse? Maybe beautiful works always come with some sacrifice. But the sedition is stab the abdomen of the corpse with a knife. But due to lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. And this is when he gets close behind your back and holds your hand. You're both holding the surgical knife like you two are cutting a cake together. Oh, so romantic. It is when the lines you cut become smooth and clean. You can smell an ocean perfume on him due to how close you are. It's yeah, the classic romantic stuff, huh? It seems to be sprayed to cover up the smell of formalin. You can feel his warm into your back, but his finger a little cold. He's focusing on cutting the corpse and your hands keep moving under his sleeve. He could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. You start to speculate on the purpose of his behaviors. Will it be that he wants someone who can ignore the corpse and in the process to understand him? You think. After the happy creative time ends, you are locked in the room you were in. You gotta sleep to the end of the day. Day 4 noon. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. And then you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You notice something is shining in the corner. A key. It seems like the man exited the door last night. You open the door with a key. You go past the operating table where you two spent creative time together last night. Okay. Oh, sorry, I skipped it. The display room. Then you discover that there are unnatural, uneven marks from one wall to the corner. You find a trapdoor. After the pushing trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage room. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. It turns out this is really an underground secret room. Hidden layer by layer with trapdoor, no wonder sun is flashing so good. You walk up the stairs and see a heavy wooden board. You push it hard. What catches your eye is the interior of a cozy cabin. Then you realize the heavy wooden board you just pushed is the back of a bookcase. You look around and find that there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin, and there's also a reindeer head specimen hanging to the wall. Then you walk into the living room. Oh! Huh. You see a young man with a handsome face, and pale skin lying on the sofa. The ocean scented perfume and a faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. It's him! He's the masked man who kidnapped you, but he's not wearing a mask at this time. His sleeping face has various expression, his neck is sweating, he seems to be trembling, it looks like he's sick. At this time, you decide to... and now... we can do stuff. Have I reached all the 6 endings? The 6 bad endings? Escape? If you don't run away now, then when? You open the door and find a forest with heavy snow outside. You remember why you came here. You are traveling alone. In the evening, your car hit a deer and the forest started and stalled. With no cell phone signal in the mountains, you walked on the road for 30 minutes until it got dark. Then you saw the light of a cabin in the forest and decided to ask the occupants for help. That's when you witnessed that scene. You witnessed a man wearing a mask dragging a corpse into the cabin, and fortunately you were discovered by the man. You ran wildly on the mountain road, but the man was more familiar with the terrain than you were, and he quickly got in front of you and knocked you out. Then when you opened your eyes, you were in the underground secret room. But this time the man fell ill on the couch and there's no one to stop you. You cross the gate with confidence, but after you only take a few steps, a sharp pain hits your calf and you look down at a blood-red stain of snow. Just now you realize that there are a lot of bear traps placed around the cabin. And it was difficult for you to identify them because they were covered by snow. The unstoppable pain makes you fall towards the snow in front of you into more bear traps. As more bear traps are triggered, you are no longer you. You are an unrecognizable piece of flesh. The snow is dyed even brighter red, and you can only wait for the wolves to eat up your remains. I'm not really sure the wolves will survive going through all the mines. Oh, there it is. Bad End 6-6. The Hour of Trap. So, we got all the bad ends. Now, we just need to focus on the good ends. Interesting. Stay and take care of him? You can bear to leave him alone. So you reach out and touch his forehead. Wow, so hot. You try to find something that can cool him down. Let's investigate. Living room? Living room is spotlessly clean. There's a picture. Where to investigate next? The man does. His expression is ferocious. He seems to be in pain. He's still having a fever. Sova? I don't think it's a good idea for a patient to step on Sova, but you can move him with your strength. Where to investigate next? Specimens. It feels like he did them all. The workmanship of this specimen is exquisite. Where to investigate next? H.O. October 31, 2022. I wonder if that signifies something. Photo frame. There's a photo frame on a shelf. It's a photo of him standing at the entrance of the Judicial Mental Hospital with a man in Dr. Rowe. Where to investigate next? How do you know who the hospital name? Shelf cocoa powder? Here's a jar of cocoa powder and a cup on it. Let's make him a cup of cocoa. Where to investigate next? Shelf? Lockbox? There's a box with a combination lock on the shelf. Doesn't one? Photo frame. No, it wasn't the photo frame. Specimens, yes. 2002, I'm sorry. October what? October 31st, 2002. I accidentally clicked that. Huh. Is it October is like what? The 8th month, right? No, 10th month. That's October. We're literally on October, goddammit. 10/31, 2002? 0... No? Okay, so... $31.02? So maybe not. Bookcase? You find some of his profile files in the bookcase. Name Helen Otis, gender male, birthday October 1st, 1980. October 1st, 1980. Where to investigate next? Shelf? 1980. October 1st. This? Ah! There's another box that says... What? V equals to F. I'm gonna screenshot that. I'm gonna screenshot that. Hello. Okay, now it's working. There we go. I know what it means. The living room is spotlessly clean. Where to investigate next? And? Kitchen? The kitchen is spotlessly clean. Fridge is full of stuff, probably. There's some ice cubes in it. This can cool down his body temperature. Cabinet? You find some clean towel in the kitchen cabinet. I can stuck a towel in the ice water and place it on the patient for her to cool him down. Are you sure? Yes. We can just ignore all of that, right? He returned to the living room, wring out excess water from a towel stuck in the ice water and place it on his forehead. His ferocious expression grew softened. He once again noticed his fair skin and long eyelashes and his slightly curly black hair. If you didn't say he's a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. After a while... He wakes up to the scent of your brewing cocoa and sits up on the couch. He looks a little shocked. Yeah. He looks around quickly and seems to understand what's going on.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. Probably I'm as crazy as you are. I want to ask myself that too.
You saw me faint and didn't choose to run away.
I actually choose to run away, but there's bear traps there, so yeah.
You're such a weirdo.
Shut up, please, sincerely. Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? You can't help but bitch about him, goddamn. He seems to see the corners of his mouth rising slightly for a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the cocoa you bred for him. It seems that he's still a little wary of you. Can you tell me who you are?
Bloody Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi.
Modus operandi.
If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
Or I can call you PB, which like peanut butter. Yeah. Even though what he told you was his nickname, at least you know how to call him now. After the brief conversation on sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps saying to take care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you want to run away. You get up from his sofa and continue to look at the specimen decoration in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, picks up a book, and starts reading.
By the way, you better not try to escape.
Uh-huh.
There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
Aw, you care about me? That's so nice of you. You sit on the sofa. Soon a wave of sleepiness comes over you. Today you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room, not in the cold or underground secret room. Your survival rate increases. Day 5 morning. You see him busy cleaning in and out of the house early in the morning. I'll come help you. After finishing speaking, you pick up the rag and begin enjoying the cleaning. But I can really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. You're just taking clean wet rag and wiping it on the clean cabinet. Do you usually love cleaning this much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
Oh, that's a different thing you're saying. Ah, it will soon be, yes? It must be cleaned like this one or two times a week. Otherwise it will soon be covered with a layer of dust. Although you don't talk much, his tone and voice give you a gentle feeling that make you feel nervous. You climb up short ladder and wipe the hood cabinets with a rag. Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out from the crack on the cabinet. Are you going to fall and then you're going to get catched? You're so frightened that you lose your balance and falls backward. That's what makes you frightened? Cockroach? You close your eyes. But what you get is not a pain of falling to the ground, but a warm feeling. You open your eyes and find that he's holding you like a princess. He catches you with the same old cold expression in his face.
Are you alright?
So thank you, I guess. Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asks. I'm alright, it was just a cockroach. Hearing your answer. Hearing the word cockroach, he puts you down. He takes a step back from the cabinet you just wiped and then says calmly.
Don't come near here yet.
Why?
It's dangerous.
Uh-huh. You can't help but chuckle at the thought of murderer being afraid of cockroaches. Just a little bit of weird. Fine, whatever you say. The interaction just now makes you feel a little warm from this cold murderer. Unless you see more of his directions and expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days. He could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushed over to catch you. Somehow you feel that after these few days of getting along, maybe now you both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. It was only a clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who was trying to escape. But now it has an extra layer of friendship, causing the attraction between you to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. Just when you pick the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road in distance. The police officer gets out of the car and keep looking towards the cabin. At some point, BP is already behind you looking out the window with you.
Wait for a second.
Ah. And then he walks out the door to talk to the police officers.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Uh-huh. Are you Mr. Otis?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever seen these people around here? The police officer takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
No, these people are the missing people around this area.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Ooh. Can we check out your cabin?
Yes, come in.
Oh, I accidentally skipped that? BB asks very kindly politely after speaking. He leads the way for the police officers.
Please, follow my footsteps.
Follow my footsteps. Yeah, you don't want the police officer.
Placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
Uh-huh. The police officer enters the house and sees you. Hello, this is...
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
You hear the police officer with a smile and nod. At the same time, the police officer quickly looks through the missing person photos in his hand and he puts the photo back in his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. You stand next to the bookcase, blocking the entrance to the secret room. After searching around, the police finding nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. Today you will sleep on a couch in the living room instead of in the ice-cold basement. How sleep you hear the sound of someone approaching. When you notice it, the person seems to be very, very close to you. You're just going to stand there in the dark. You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at your sleeping face quietly. The man touches his hand and takes it back just as he is about to touch your hair. He turns around and leaves. Huh? What the hell? Day 6 morning. You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast is served in front of you. There's a piece of toast with just the right crispness and a large round plate, a poached egg on top of toast, and some lettuce salad. Ooh, okay, I didn't expect that. The plating looks delicious. The drink just suddenly appears like that scares me. The drink is a cup of freshly brewed hot cocoa. The cutlery he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features. You sit at the dining table and start eating while he sits in a chair beside you and flips your book. It's still snowing outside and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As long as you ignore the fact that you're in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you, everything is really relaxing. You're like him who is full of mysteries and some questions arise in your mind. And you said to find the question? Ask loudly, ask carefully. Yeah, there's multiple endings. How do we deal with this? Ask loudly? I have a question. You say with a super loud voice. I have a question.
I'm not Van Gogh. I have ears to hear.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
End the conversation. What book do you usually read?
Usually, I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
Different how? What are you reading today?
The Truman Show.
Ouch. Okay. What's the book like?
The whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation.
Haha, I wonder.
Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all.
Indeed, that's very curious, huh?
But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater.
Silence.
Very ridiculous, right?
Kinda ridiculous.
I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me.
Well, what if it already happens to you?
If our world was like the Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
Kinda weird, but okay. Must be unforgivable.
I understand. After all, normal people cannot forgive me for such behavior. But I don't care what they think. I just want to complete my work. I have always been a selfish man.
Pick up the books next to you and read it. You pick up the books next to you and start flipping through. It's a book about the possibility of having a completely opposite version of yourself in the parallel world. If there's a complete opposite version of you, what do you think it would be like?
Oh, that book. Let me think.
That
Probably a
book?
guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
Hilarious. Let's it a bargain coat.
Because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
Huh. What work are you needs me for? Ask bravely. I'll accept it at you for a moment.
I was going to make you into some kind of doll at first.
Ooh, spicy.
Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they'll become rotten and sunken. So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them.
Is it just me or the room's really hot right now? Ooh.
Glass beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes. You look very pleasing to the eye. So I would also like to keep the head intact.
Thanks for the compliment. Oh, this is terrible.
Sorry, I was so immersed in talking about art that I didn't consider your feelings.
From a artistic point of view, it's a good idea, but your scamming Mario corpse still scares me.
I'll be careful next time.
Huh? There's still next time? What did you say at first? Has his mind changed? Oh no. You're curious, but you don't see have the guts to ask any further. Pot plants? I saw many potted plants on the shelves in the living room, but why were they all withered?
I have tried my best. I
Oh.
don't know why they always die.
And? Yes? D6 noon. Oh, there's multiple. It's noontime. Thank you for making breakfast for me, deal, and make lunch in return. He frowns at you with an expression like, are you out of your mind? Don't worry, you said there are traps outside the house, only you know how to get in and out normally. Even if I resist you with a knife, I can escape.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Okay, sure. Great. As for what to cook and ingredients, well, I bet it flashes through your head and the question makes you ask. Do you eat human flesh?
No. Why would I do that?
Oh, no, just... What do you mean, why would you do that? Like, some people does that, you know? Like, some murderer does that, so... Like... I don't know which type of murderer are you. You potentially look like you will eat human flesh, who knows?
I just use human bodies as materials for making art, and I never think about eating them.
Ah, but you see, some people consider food as art, and, you know... I think murderers all have some degree of cannibalism.
Let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and
Yes.
painting tools?
Yes, I do. I eat paint and paint tools every day. Delicious paint. Give me those cobalt blue paint.
Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them.
Uh-huh.
Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing.
Yada. You're still a killer, by the way. You're still a serial killer.
Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy.
I am different from the other killer.
I wouldn't do anything unless necessary. You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
Ah. I see. After hearing this, you said to... Okay, why is that an option? Common dish. You'll get ingredients in the refrigerator. There are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and some curry powder in a shell. Okay, I've decided. Why is there an option for it? You turn on the oven and start to cook. He watches the production process started worrying about you escaping. He's more worried about you belonging in the kitchen. Soon after, an almond curry omelette rice was served. He stares at the omelette rice with saying word. Don't worry, it's not poison. Weren't you watching the whole process? He starts to move after I finish speaking. He takes a spoonful of omelette rice and puts it in his mouth. What do you think?
It's surprisingly quite delicious.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking human cooking the human meat, dude. Oh, I thought all killers have some degree of cannibalism. Haha, it's not like I'm a cannibal. Sweating. And that, oh man, I was about to cook some human flesh. What's wrong?
It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
Ah, I see. I can make you more if you like. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon. Day 6 late night.
Hey!
What? You're waking up from your sleep by the man. Why you're so close? His face is close to you and his blue eyes are staring at you. People with blue eyes asking you to see their eyes like this. What's wrong? You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
Ah, okay. Gotta go?
I've noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now. Come with me or not, it's your choice.
Ah. Oh. Safe options available. Stay? I'll stay and live a normal life. You think that this crazy journey shall not go on anymore?
Okay, I understand.
Suddenly his face suddenly moves closer to you. Just when he's about to touch you. He takes a piece of cloth and covers your mouth and nose hard. After studying hard for 2 to 3 minutes, your consciousness gradually become blurred. Consciousness. Are you lying to test me? Ah, okay. When you open your eyes, you're back in the basement again. You are tied to a chair and you can move your body. You try to break free, but you fail. The rope is tied fairly firmly. You hear someone's footsteps getting closer to the door. The door opens. He walks in slowly, holding something behind his back. He moves closer and closer to you until he's at your ear. You can hear his breathing and your own heartbeats. You close your eyes out of fear. You can feel that he's scratching your skin softly with the back of a knife, and a cold metal stimulates your nerves. His palm is holding the back of your neck through his glove, as if he's studying your face and thinking about where to cut it. Fear boils inside you, tear filling your eyes unconsciously. Suddenly he fiercely holds up the back of your neck, forcing you to look him in the eyes. He slowly speaks with a soft hand in your ear.
If you stay here, you might reveal my information to the police. The risk of keeping you alive is too high.
Oh.
But even if I say I want you to come with me, a normal person like you will leave me one day, eventually. I quite like you. And if it's you, I would like to turn you into a work and put you somewhere I can see you every day.
That's very nice, thank you.
It's you who made me realize that I might be more selfish than I thought. Don't worry. I'll saw your head off as material for artwork and visit you every day.
Aw, very romantic.
Thank you for spending these few days with me. I felt quite at ease. We'll have more time to spend together in the future.
What is happening? Red flower floats from the neck. Day 7. Now you can neither feel or think. Every day becomes dark. Like suckers. Your body and your skulls are separated. He finds a new place where he takes your head and leaves cabin. He carefully make your head into specimen, and your eyes are replaced with glass beads. You are made into a beautiful but also creepy doll, and he visits you often. You become his favorite work. You are with him forever in the form of art. Good ending. Yippee! Good end for per one favorite work. That's fucking hilarious, dude. How is that good ending? Go with him? What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me, what do you prefer me to do? You stare at his eyes.
I prefer.
He hesitates to speak and looks away, looking like he's thinking about something. Oh.
If I take you with me, you might become a burden in the process.
Ooh, there's a counter, okay.
But if I don't take you, it will be even worse if you reveal my information to the police.
He calmly analyzes the situation.
So you might as well come with me.
Day 7.
Follow my footsteps.
You follow the shipper and he listens now and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps from the cabin. Just as you walk into the forest, you hear a movement behind you. Freeze! In the snowstorm, several postmen who were lying in ambush chase after you. You ignore them and keep running forward. Bang, a gun shoot across the sky and you feel up in your left calf. You are shot. He turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave you. He approaches you. And he holds you in his arms. Then you feel a pain in your back. Then he's holding around you from behind has a sharp blade. He pierces your body with a sharp blade over and over again until you lose consciousness. Everything becomes dark. Until just now you realize that you choose to follow because... I want to follow him? You wake up from a nightmare and you're lying in a comfortable bed. You look around and find yourself in a cozy looking room with specimens hanging on the walls.
Are you alright?
Huh. The man asks as he opens the door. I'm alright. 2 years after that night 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg, the two of you continued to run for it in the snow. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover you up your whereabouts so you were not cuffed up. After that, you came to a remote mountainous area and rented another cabin to settle here.
If you're fine, get up quickly. I will need your help in today's creation.
Yes, teacher. Ah, okay.
Bring me the bone saw.
Okay.
Iron in the blood will trigger a luminal reaction. Any
Oh my
area
god, the
with
music.
bloodstains outside should be wiped with hydrogen peroxide at least 3 times.
Thank you for
Wiping
detail.
blood-stained areas with hydrogen peroxide reduces the luminescence. But when it's dark, it still glows obviously to the naked eye. So, try not to leave bloodstains anywhere other than the basement.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Good girl. You're learning fast.
It's been 2 years. I'll probably learn fast. Okay. He teaches you carefully every step and every detail. How do you escape after that? He assists him in cleaning up crime scenes and assisting him in completing his creations. During the day, you pretend to be good citizens under false identities. And at night, in a place where people can see you, you create creations that are outraged by both humans and gods. The parody of art, the clean and neat killing method, the cautious and diligent thugs, the neat and invisible crime scenes. You are obsessed with everything about him, and he is the person you long to follow. You long to become the second him under his leadership. He is a good mentor. Rather than pampering his disciple, he prefers to use guidance to let you learn freely. You have become a pawn that he's proud of. For him, you will do anything. An accident occurred while committing crime. His legs were permanently injured and he could only walk with crutches since then. He's already in his 40s at this time, but you feel that the trace of time makes his legend elegance more charming. What? Okay. Just when you think that the bloody painter's evil deed have come to an end.
Take it. I have nothing left to teach you.
We are the next bloody painter! Teacher, what do you mean by that?
You seem to like this mask very much. I don't think I'll use it anymore, so I'll give it to you. What to do next is up to you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! He gave his mask to you. You look at the mask in your hand and seems to understand the meaning of teacher's word. You think to yourself that maybe I encountered him with him very years ago was just for this moment. I won't disappoint you. The legend continues. Good ending for 3 Master and Disciple. Huh. There's 4 good endings, so it's interesting.
I prefer.
How it sounds? Oh yeah, we accidentally clicked that, but okay. Your behavior makes him a little panic and doesn't seem to be good at this kind of situation. You notice that his hair has flashed and this unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. What do you prefer me to do?
I prefer.
After a moment's silence, he slowly speaks.
Let you come with me.
Oh. You try hard to look in your eyes and speak it out.
We'll set off early tomorrow morning.
Day 7. Is it the same thing? We're getting shot by the
Follow
police?
my footsteps.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we should save at this point and see where it leads us, right? Yeah, save? Please? Oh my god. You yell at him, but he approaches you. Oh, that's different. And he holds you in his arms. You feel warmth in your forehead. He kisses your forehead. You feel time freeze at this moment. The kiss is almost like a goodbye. Then he leaves you and runs forward, disappearing into the heavy snow. You are later taken aback by the police for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were a victim. On that note, you are not lying. You don't reveal any unnecessary details. Since there's no relevant evidence to prove that you are an accomplice, the police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, 2 years pass. Now you live in a cheap little apartment. You live in ordinary lives as if what happened 2 years ago never happened. It is Halloween and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations, but for years this scenario of work. When you return to your apartment or getting off work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. You remember that I closed the window before going out. Just when you're about to close the window. Oh, my head. You find a gift left by someone on the table next to the windowsill. A red rose. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BB has been here. Every Halloween after that, you receive a rose at your residence. It's like a once-a-year greeting. Although he says nothing, the rose seems to tell everything. Although you have certain similarities, you two are people from different worlds after all. Perhaps living your own life this way is the best outcome for both of you. Good end for two different worlds. Okay, so there's another ending. I'm so really not sure how we actually escaped the police after you stabbed me, but maybe hostage situation?
I prefer. But if so, you might as well come with me. Follow my footsteps.
Yes. He and I are the same kind? Is this anything?
Are you alright?
Uh-huh.
I
Wait.
heard someone talk very frequently in her sleep.
Oh, this is different. Okay. I was like, huh? I was just having a nightmare. Oh. He sits on the edge of the bed and strokes her cheek, his forehead touching her gently.
Don't worry. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing more dangerous than me here.
He's right. If you are just an ordinary person, you shall be worried about the murder living under the same roof as you now in a nightmare. But you are not an ordinary person. You are as cold-blooded and emotionless as him. You two are equally evil, but this makes you both find a sense of belonging in the other. Living with others made him feel uncomfortable at first, but living with a crazy person like him doesn't make him feel uncomfortable. Because you can always clearly know what the other person is thinking, and you also can know clearly where the other person's boundary is. You live under the same roof, but you don't interfere with each other. You can used to commit crimes, and you sometimes participate in the win. You have each other by the short hairs, and you know that if you expose each other's crime to the public, then you will be finished too, so you more or less cover each other. You have a strange symbiotic relationship where you sometimes dislike each other and sometimes deceive each other. Oh yeah. Such a beautiful relationship, huh? But you also have absolute trust in each other. Two madmen keeping each other company. It's beautiful, is it? Good end for before Madman's house. Interesting. So that's all the endings, right? That's all the endings from the game. Fascinating. Very interesting indeed. I'm checking the game page again, which I obviously need to do multiple times because I'm silly. Ah, yes. Interesting. That's interesting. There's one more thing that I want to check before we actually finish the game. Ah, CG. We already get all the CG. Interesting. I just want to see the food. The silly food we are making. This one. As carefully. Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
And conversation? Yes.
Okay, don't try anything stupid. No, I just use. Let's just.
I just want to see the human flesh, please. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me see.
Witnessed the crime scene.
Cook a human meat dish. Can I try cooking human flesh?
Are you serious?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why do you do that?
Why not? I'm curious about the taste of human flesh. Haven't you ever been curious about it?
No, never thought of it.
This also helps You get rid of unnecessary material, doesn't it?
I do have some useless cuts of meat in the basement freezer. By the way,
Great! Oh,
I won't eat it.
he says, but still takes you to the basement to open the freezer and takes out a piece of human tight meat. You turn on the oven and starts to cook. Uh-huh. Not long after a roasted human thigh stick appears on the table. Uh-huh. Do you want to eat this? You said it looks like a pain to you. He stares at the human stick on the table and has the intention of eating. What's wrong?
You go ahead and eat. I have no appetite.
Nom 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 nom. Yep. Is there something wrong? Fine. You cut the human stick into a size that fits your mouth, put a piece in your mouth. The human flesh tastes very chewy and has this distinct beefy flavor. It tastes a bit like venison. Although it's delicious, it's difficult to chew, so you chew it for a very long time. And it's just like something you're staring at you like, what? And here I think I'm the crazy person here. Huh. Yeah. Be friends and sit aside watching you eating with gusto. It's really delicious, wouldn't you like some?
No.
He kinda used to watching you eating with gusto. At this point your fork is on the falls to the ground. You bend down to pick up the fork that had fallen to the bottom of the table, then raise your head to continue eating. You look at your plate and notice that there seems to be a piece of meat missing. Gee.
Not bad.
You just stole my food. Did you say something?
Nothing.
He licks his fingertips and says, "Yeah, the very present after that. That's so silly." Okay, but
Hey.
yeah, I know. Hey, yeah, but there's nothing to go in many days there. Nope, there's no way. Oh, sure there is. That's kind of weird placement to do it. Interesting. So that's all for the Bloody Painter dating sim. Well, it's the typical serial killer dating sim. Interesting. I just honestly didn't expect that you didn't eat human flesh. Huh? That's very interesting. I thought everyone did. Yes, it's quite interesting. Although I have like some stuff that I'm like questioning, like the skip button. It makes me skip all the stuff, even the question, and I was like, dude, what? Even after the question, and I was like, dude, what? Not all the dialogues, no. Crying and shaking. And I feel like the text appears too slowly sometimes, so I need to force it to disappear quickly. But other than that, I really don't feel... there's nothing bad about the game, honestly. It's all just nicely done. That's all I can say. So I guess that's all for Bloody Painter dating sim. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later then in my next video. Bye bye YouTube.